And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. These Angels, Eric, as they enter play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in 3rd place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Now a ball hit sharply toward 3rd. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he will make it there with a double to start the ball game.
Boy, that's an ideal start to the afternoon right here. If nothing else, you want to let this pitcher know that you mean business. And I think this is going to get his attention right away as he kicks things off with 2 bases.
Joe Mauer is in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at 2nd to start the ball game.
Yeah, it's really important to have a productive at-bat right here. You know, it's such a big deal to jump on a team early, especially when you're on the road.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
No one out with a runner at 2nd. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Kinsler's there for it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. This is a guy that's hitting over 350 in road games this year, which is pretty unusual, but that's the case. So I think we can expect him to put together a pretty solid performance in this one.
Calhoun has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, out in right field, we have the 2015 Gold Glove Award winner in Cole Calhoun. Very effortless out there, very smooth, has a powerful arm. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Hit hard up the middle. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from 3rd, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run on the ball game from 3rd base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Standing in now, Logan Morrison, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to 1st. On to 1st with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. Twins get a run on 2 hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Twins. Number 17 will be on the mound for game 4. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's averaging a strikeout per inning. Been great all year long. We'll see if he can continue the trend here in this one.
Andrelton Simmons comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Into the seats, 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Eric, these Twins as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And after they dropped the opener of this series on Monday, they turned around and won the next 2. So they come in with a chance to win the series and give themselves a little momentum heading for the weekend.
Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both, but you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Scorched to third. Sano takes it in. On to first, and there were 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Buxton. And the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for Minnesota,
Max Kepler makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Ground ball left side. Cozart has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
batting 7, shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for him. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Albert Pujols will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Left side of the infield into the shift. Escobar comes up with it and reined in 1 away.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Cole Calhoun will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Chris Young. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. In there, and it's even at 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Still hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. It remains 1. Welcome back to beautiful Orange County, California. We get set for the top of the third from Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Jason Castro steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman
Brian Dozier will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
And they still lead by that run he scored.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And you can see right there he currently holds the top spot in that category on this Minnesota ball club.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine for them.
Joe Mauer is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Miguel Sano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're up 1-0. Ian Kinsler will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6
Kinsler.
down to start the game.
Nope,
Lays
that's a
off
ball.
1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
A pretty good swing there.
Batting 8th.
You'll watch.
Third
Head
baseman.
stays down, ball
Jack
gets deep in the zone, and
Ozark.
he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Zach Kozart will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. First pitch of the at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Oh, good pitch right there for the punch-out. He tried the fastball in the last pitch, but he comes back with a little wrinkle on 1 and 2, and it works out for him.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A little bad luck there
The batter,
defensively.
number 2,
If that's hit
shortstop,
at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Hit hard to the right side. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing.
Keeping an eye on him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment.
Number 17.
Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, number 17. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. The Dozier for 1. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Justin Upton stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And he's back standing. First pitch on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Problems compounding here after a smooth start to the game.
Yeah, whoever that guy was that pitched the first 2 innings, he hasn't shown up yet in the third. He's looked like a completely different guy.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
And here's something that they haven't been able to do too much in this series. That's come through with the 2-out knock. Well, for their sake, they've got to hope that's a sign that things might be turning around.
Albert Pujols steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat and one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard.
Yeah, currently 6th in the American League in that department so far this year. And I'll tell you, there's nothing more valuable to a team than a guy that hits the ball with authority and drives in runs consistently. He did that right there, and he's been doing it all year.
Cole Calhoun will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. The Halos lead this one 3-1. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Lifted in the air to center. Young is there. 1 away.
Up next
yeah,
for Minnesota.
Dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle of the order guy. And he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Logan Morrison stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Settling in now, Max Kepler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still. Chris Young is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Trap. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball and try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ripped on the ground to first. Mauer's there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for
Here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Squared that one up just a little late. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
And that misses 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Eduardo Escobar heads to the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
High pop-up. Cozart is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Byron Buxton is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced, or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. You know, just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be, but none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You got to be careful.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
That evens it up to 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Young, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Martin Maldonado comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Chance here for Dozier at second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter,
that's a good guy to take care of on 1 pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Number 17 waits on deck, and that's low, ball 4.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much.
Number 17.
That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Just keeping him close.
Simple throw over there.
Number 17 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Justin Upton will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1, and it's still 3-1. Brian Dozier makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you don't want to walk a guy leading off an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Joe Mauer will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
He pulls this one into right. Calhoun is there, 1 away.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Miguel Sano stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Wow, that's the second walk of the inning here, and really that's just an invitation to get right back into the ballgame. You don't want to give a team like this any kind of opening. That lead could shrink in a hurry.
Eddie Rosario will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll get back in standing. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Simmons on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Logan Morrison come forward now in a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Boy, he's got to get with the program here. Now, that's an important run down there at third, and he can't be chasing pitches like that.
A little bit outside. 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Albert Pujols gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Cole Calhoun ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Nope.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Dozier in time to first, and there are 2 away.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning.
Chris Young will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Liner towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ian Kinsler is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Off for second is Young. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Angels leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Max Kepler stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. Both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
You got 2 balls.
Very high, 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the 1st out.
Well, I thought at first that this was going to be a tougher play than it wound up being. You can see him turn and run straight back towards the wall here in center field, but he gets back there in plenty of time to make the play.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This is hit softly to third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Center fielder number 25.
Seems like these guys have had a difficult time squaring up the baseball against them so far. Here's another one that's just a simple soft liner. They don't come a whole lot easier than that.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning.
Well, caught him flat-footed.
Zach Cozart steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Addison Reed will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Addison Reed.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A chance here for Dozier at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Popped up. Escobar settles under it near second, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Yep, here it is again. Look at him just bury this one right at the letters. And you can see it. He got him to pull off the swing a bit and just pop it straight up.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Fastball called for strike two.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Hit hard to short. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Well, never too late to get a rally started.
Number 17.
He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
Number 17 will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Reed sets. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And the runner back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. In to score is the runner from first, and it's a 4-1 game.
Well, if you haven't heard of this guy before, it's a name you may need to learn. That's his second hit of the game. This one goes for extra bases, and he may be starting to feel like he belongs here.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a chopper out to second. Dozier gonna have to hurry, and he'll take it to the bag himself. That'll do it for this half of the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. The Angels lead it here. Jason Castro will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Ehire Adrianza is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Ehire Adrianza.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Popped high in the air. Pujols is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Brian Dozier stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. 8th inning here from Orange County. Homestanding Angels looking to put the finishing touches on this one as you get a look at our line score. Joe Mauer will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Young moving to his left, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Aire Adrianza will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 16.
Albert Pujols digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Number 23 is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Reed's ready. First pitch on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. Little chopper back his way. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. That's why he's looking at a hat trick.
Ball 2.
2-2. Yep.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Rosario is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea out there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Stepping in, Chris Young. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Cam Bedrosian will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
32, Cam Bedrosian.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Miguel Sano. And they'll need him to get something going here. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he's retired here, 1 away. Eddie Rosario will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Maybe a sign of life right there. They haven't shown much of a pulse offensively at all. Just their second extra base hit of the afternoon, and they're going to need to find a way to get a few more of these things to get back in the ball.
Now pitching
Middleton is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Into the box, Logan Morrison, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
0-1, here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
So coming to the plate, Max Kepler. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him, and he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.